Running inside, it's Reynolds. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds space on the right. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Reynolds. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And, man, they
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He'll do it himself, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's King. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the...
Finding some room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Takes the handoff. It's Reynolds. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama! An aggressive run from the back, gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike off. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Reynolds. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Makes a man miss. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have raided through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. To the air, it's King. Right down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Here's a little room there. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. We'll see if this dude can keep it rolling. You know, 3 Alabama running backs have won the Doak Walker for the best running back in the country. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Trent Richardson. Throw in Mark Ingram, who won a Heisman. He might be able to add his name to that illustrious list.
And we can still throw people in there too. Sean Alexander, we can go back even further. Alabama's always had great running backs. And when your name gets mentioned with those guys, you talk about puffing out your chest and knowing that you've had a day or a season or a career when you get mentioned with those kind of cats.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Got his man down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Quarterback making checks. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reynolds. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Dropping back, it's King. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his...
Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to the single running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wide out. Got his man to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. The option, he'll keep it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the ground.
He'll keep it again on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Running inside. It's Reynolds. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally...
Here comes that Alabama offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Pulls it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David
18, red 18. Go, go. Down, ready. Black one, go, go. Ready. White 29, white 29. Ready, go. Down, ready. Red, go, go. Here we go, ready. Blue 30, go, go. Ready, ready. One, and go! Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go! Down, ready. Ready, go! Ready. Where did he go?
He'll bring it out. It's LaBelle. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game.
Break.
The run inside. It's Reynolds. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the
Mic check,
SEC,
1
you've
2.
got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who
Mic
gets
check,
the
1, 2.
down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. In the red area, it's Reynolds. There's a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams it ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown tie. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So they put together a 9-play. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Really good-looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time town in the Crimson Tide backfield.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Reynolds. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's King. He's open on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Bama!
And I think he does a really good job here Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Right back to the well. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Third down coming up after the completion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Trying to pull his way in. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a... Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running inside, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Here we go. Ready. 85.
Dropping back, it's King. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got a physical...
Hits the afterburners. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. This time he wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. On the run, it's McNabb. Nowhere to go. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's King. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Reynolds. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Alabama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. How efficient have they been as they extend? The run inside. It's Reynolds. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've been running it, but now the pass. Complete in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for space. It's Reynolds. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute.
I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I'm gonna take a quick break. Then I'll be back in like 30 minutes.